Alright, Ron. Hey. Alright, so. Oh, wait. Is my sound. Does it sound good? Yeah, it looks like it does. Alright, so. I was going to play Wingspan with the expansion. And I had it set up. And then I thought, nah, don't do that. So I'm going to play Defiance instead. Because I've been through Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Now, Defiance is the third Soul Reaver game, sort of the fifth game of the series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the intro of Blood Omen, which I wanted to do last time, but couldn't get it working. And then so that started playing, and then go to Defiance and hopefully get through all of it. That hasn't gone well with the other two. The other two I didn't do all in one go, but maybe this one I will. So anyway, so going over what happened in the last game. Raziel didn't kill Kain. That meant Kain was still alive. Kain saved Raziel from the Reaver. The sword was gonna swallow him. The soul inside it, and that is the soul that is bound to his arm, is himself. That didn't happen now, but he went back into the spectral realm, and it was still there, which means that he's going to go into the sword at some point in the future. And Kain, in this new timeline, has new memories of the Hilden, whoever they are. And we find out who they are in Blood Omen 2, but that game's not very good. I'm probably not going to stream that because it's not fun. But it doesn't really matter because Defiance continues straight off that. Kain's looking for Raziel. Raziel has been in the spectral realm for however long and doesn't want to leave because if he does, he'll end up getting stuck into the sword. So that's basically where we're at with that. I don't think there's anything else. There is, but that's got to do with the intro of Blood Omen 1, which I will show you in a minute. So that's the first thing we're going to go to. We're going to go to... Oh, great. Why did that not work? There we are. Blood Omen 1. So let's watch the intro of that.
There is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiation of a new aeon. When it becomes necessary to utter a word, the whole planet must be bathed in blood.
Alright, so vampires are being killed by these guys who are the Seraphan. That's the Circle of Nine. They are the Guardians of the Pillars, which we saw in the other games. Vorador's here killing them, which we heard at the end of Soul Reaver 2. It was described at the beginning of that game, and then we heard it happen at the end of it. And Malik isn't showing up now because Mobius is distracting him with Raziel, which we saw at the end of the last game. So that's what's going on here, and how it relates to, future games. Because Defiance really ties into this. It's all relevant. And I might stream this later, I don't know. There he is, finally coming.
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses!
Finally gets there. Poof.
Fulfilling the sacred mallet of the Sarafan, you are hereby damned. The pleasures of the flesh are no longer yours. You have but one purpose, damned warrior. You will serve us for eternity.
So that's Mortanius, the Guardian of the Death Pillar, who wasn't killed in the massacre. That's Ariel, the Balance Guardian. She gets killed, and that sets everything into motion. Which corrupts the pillars, which we saw happen in the last game. Kain and Raziel are at the pillars when that happens.
The tavern's
And
closing.
here's the actual gameplay, but there's a
Best
bit
be
more
on
to
your
it,
way,
which we'll get
stranger.
into that.
What? No mug of ale for a weary traveller from distant Corhagen? I can reward you well, for I am of noble blood. I stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night.
Alright, so we come out here, and we get attacked by random people.
That's him!
There's no way to survive this, but there's nowhere to go.
Victus!
Oh, and I
End it! Now!
killed one of them.
They, Victus, suffering to the conquered. Ironic that now I was the one suffering. Not anything as pedestrian as physical pain, rather the cruel jab of impotent anger. The hunger for revenge. I didn't care if I was in heaven or hell. All I wanted was to kill my assassins. Sometimes you get what you wish for. The necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool, I jumped at his offer without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge.
So that's how he became a vampire.
You will have the blood you hunger for.
I awoke to the pain of a new existence, in a dank womb of darkness and decay.
Alright, that's the beginning of that game. So now, we'll go over to Defiance. So Blood Omen ends, he fails to what's the word? He fails to sacrifice himself to save the pillars. Thousands of years later, Soul River happens. Soul River leads into Soul River 2, where they go back in time to before and after, to around about the time of the pillars corruption. They end up 500 years before the corruption of the pillars, and that's where this leads off. But we get a bit of a recap with this. And unfortunately, I can't make it 16:9, which is annoying, but because they just ported it.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do? But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars. And so I returned to the sanctuary of my enemy, the fortress of the Sarafan Brotherhood, deemed impossible for any man to penetrate. Impossible for any man. Deep within these walls, my prey awaited. Mobius, the time streamer, deceiver and eternal gamester, using living beings as his pawns.
In the end, we'd rooted out an entire nest of the fiends.
But we had swept that area already.
Not well enough, but no matter. We purged every last one of that brood with fire, and their souls now rest.
Lord Mobius will be pleased.
It was time for Mobius to answer a few questions. I hoped for his sake to find him in a forthcoming mood.
Cool. And Mobius was in the last game. He's in every game except for Blood Omen 2. We meet him in Sword River 1. He's just one of the Guardians, really. There's a bit more to it, but he's one of the Guardians, and Kain kills him like all the other Guardians. He's in Sword River. He's not really into Sword River, but he's in the end, like the epilogue. He's in Sword River 2. You know, one of the many people trying to manipulate Raziel, and he's in this. And right now we're trying to find him, because he will know where Raziel is. Let's see if the controls are the same as the one I'm used to. There they are. Camera's kind of annoying, but get used to it. It's much better with a controller than with the keyboard. And it's basically got all the same powers that Raziel's got. Variations like the mist instead of spectral realm to get through doors like that, but basically the same.
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, no!
From time to time, it is necessary to feed. And the unusual event of a feast prepared by the Sarafan must be savored.
And of course, being a vampire, we don't care about souls like Raziel, we care about blood. And money's somewhere. I'm sure there's a secret thing here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Totally secret. Can't remember what that does. Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so 3 of those things and I get more health. Cool. So the door's shut, so I can't go that way. Can't come this way.
What was that?
The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
Alright, so let's jump over it. Can't glide like Raziel, but you can kind of float. That's the word I'm looking for. This sounds good. Looks okay. And that's the thing that gives you more telekinesis.
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp. But the door had been sealed by a blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response. Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers. As I suspected, the Reaver was not yet powerful enough to shatter these barriers, but there was something to this.
Right. There's gonna be arrows right here, isn't there? No. Oh, that's not where I need to go. That's why there are arrows shooting at me, like they normally would be. Alright, so where do I need to go from there? Ah, there it is. Wait, is this where I started? This is where I came from? No, it's not. There's the arrows. Oof. Buttons aren't exactly like I want them, but they're close enough.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
What does that button do? Nothing. Alright, so this room is in Storybook 2. But it's different, which annoys me. Like this room here is that's where William's tomb would have been. Unless it's just a really big place and they use the same kind of design. But later on in later levels, that doesn't make sense. Right now it really feels like we're not doing much besides killing. But there will be puzzles. And here's something new. So, being a vampire blade, it didn't actually... It's supposed to take some blood out of him, but it didn't that time, for whatever reason.
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power. But this coincidence seemed too convenient. Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm!
Vampire!
Don't let him escape!
Surround him! Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
I could promise you the same, but it would be a lie.
That reminds me. Oh, I thought I had subtitles on. Okay, now they're on. Should be able to get through that door now.
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
And this is the room where... Oh wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah. I can't really with the camera like... Yeah, this is the room where Rethel died. Ouroboros is there. But it doesn't... I mean, it wouldn't have murals yet, because it only just happened, but... It's not exactly the same, it's a very different room. Yeah, you can see it there. So it's clearly the same room, but it doesn't look anything like it, for whatever reason.
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
And like, that's a minor problem, really, considering some of the cheapness that they went through with this game. Complaining that they weren't cheap enough to use the same sets from the last game. Is this where I'm meant to go? Yes. I don't know. Doesn't feel right, but they did. When we get to the pillars, you'll see what I mean. If you saw the last game. Here, I think, is the tutorial for combat, which is a bit late because we've already been using it. Whatever. I guess it's the first game, first time play it, it probably matters. I can't remember. Show you how to log onto them. But don't need to actually do anything. Does anything come through here? Where's my eye? It should be. Alright. Feed on them. And go up here. Oh, this is where I was a minute ago. When I went the wrong way. That drawbridge was down. Was up. Now it's down. Nearly ran into the water. Now there's going to be arrows. Oh, there's not, apparently. And so we're back here.
Victus.
Wish we had the camera control of Soul Reaver. I want to spin the camera around, get a better look at things, but you just get what you get. Also miss the in the remaster the way you can like breathe everything and just look around, but obviously that was a remaster. They didn't remaster this, they supported it. But I'm gonna go that way. Okay. So you know that would have been nice, but can't really complain that they didn't do it. I thought I said to go up there. Around here somewhere. Oh, good thing I went wandering and found that. Have I already been here? Where the hell am I supposed to go? That's where I came from, right? Yeah. Oh, maybe is it across here? No. Oh, there it is. I hit that well. Alright, this is where we were before, isn't it? Yeah.
Attack!
Yeah, don't kill them. Alright, go down to the basement. That's right. I don't think there's anything you can find. You can smash stuff, but it doesn't. There's no reason to. From what I remember. Yeah. Oh well. Testing. I think I don't know. I might be talking too quiet. Maybe I'll move that closer. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, so this is the power you get in Blood Omen 2, to leaping across. But in that you can just do it anywhere, which is kind of better. This is tricky. You can easily accidentally fall in the water here, because the camera gets annoying. And I think that's the third one. No, maybe not. Oh, okay, that's only the second one. Fair enough. We're pretty much at the end of this level now. Movies is just around here. Yep.
Yes, I understand. It will be done. The stage is set. You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board.
By your hand, I suspect. Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for answers.
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me.
Ah!
You see, I have the upper hand. How remarkable
That
that the
damn
great
stuff.
Kain should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire. Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you've devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing. You have read the signs, but missed their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature. You have no idea what you've unleashed. There was a time when you might have heeded wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless. You will have to learn the truth for yourself. You'll be needing this. Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
I could be wrong, but I don't think he teleports in this one like he did in Soul
Those
2,
strange creatures seem to manifest from the very shadows.
which was kind of odd that he could do that. Okay, good, I got new. What's a new power? I got a new attack.
Mobius's attempt at stopping me was not one of his better efforts. When I found him, it would be my turn to offer a few surprises.
That's it. Now we're playing Raziel. Wherever he is. These walls cannot hide you.
Surrender, Raziel. Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. Just this. Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will, and feed.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe, to which all souls are irresistibly drawn. Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You're no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver Blade. But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger. Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as Defiance has its price,
Just want to check something. Oh, okay. I'll explain that in a second.
so obedience has its rewards.
And submission is not always what it seems.
Alright, so souls look better, which we'll see some more of. But see how it looks, I don't know how to describe what I mean. It looks more spectrally, like things are moving, it's more ghosty. I thought there was a way to turn that off, but apparently not. So this is basically a tutorial, this whole level.
Below me swirled an ominous-looking mist. I knew that if I fell, it would mean my peril.
And you can move around while you eat feeding now. Couldn't do that before.
Do you believe your worthiness is so easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
I must feed you before I depart this place.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Ah, now you understand.
Alright, so look at his eyes. The shape of them. That will be important later.
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
You want this room cleared of its vermin.
If you wish to leave it,
Your will be done.
my good servant.
It's feed button. There it is.
see? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
And this next room is really annoying. Yeah, this one. So this will basically get us out of the underworld if we can get up here.
Where do you think you're going, little soul?
So it's annoying because you keep, if you fail, it goes right back to that. Where do you think you're going, little soul? Just keep saying that over and over and over. Nope.
Raziel. Clever, Raziel. Clever indeed.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna make it.
I've endured your game long enough.
And then this jump is kind of it.
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated, or my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going. And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory, however small, for me. In the spectral realm, water is as thin as air, putting this opening far beyond my reach. But once I found my way into the physical world, I might be able to swim up there.
See, this one explains the spectral realm to you. The last one didn't. Just assumed you knew. Almost out of the water. There we are, we're out of the water now.
This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
And the thing is, you can climb in the spectral realm here as well, which is new, and doesn't quite make sense given what we were told about it last time, but whatever. You can. Here we go.
At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm. I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith, and a wraith you will remain.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way.
And there is, obviously. See, that's how he gets through bars.
As I emerged, I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the underworld.
Alright, so basically I've got to kill these guys to get out the other end. I should have a certain ability by
My
now, but I
master's
don't.
plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him and his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, while I still possessed my own will.
Oh, that's it. I always forget where that ends. Alright, so remember I said look at the older god's eyes. That's the same shape. Mobius was talking to him here.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Oh wait. And this is where we started. No, is it? Yeah. Down here is where we started. And obviously I didn't need to come this way. But whatever. Should remind me. I backed the comic on Kickstarter. There was a story of a comic. And I don't know when it's supposed to arrive. It's supposed to be soon. I'm sure it's supposed to be pretty soon, but I don't remember when exactly. Got delayed a bunch, I know that, but whatever. That's fine. As long as it gets here eventually. Alright, so last time I went this way, about us being crushed or something. This time, I can go this way. Oh, I'm gonna kill all those shades. That's probably it. Yep. This time we go this way. One of these, I think it's the next one up, has a secret thing, for lack of a better word. Yeah, one of those. Oh no, okay, we're back here. Where William's tomb should be, but isn't for some reason. And then I think there is a door over here. Yeah, there's that. Which is in Soul River 2. There's a door roughly there. Guys, we need to heal. Yes. And we're back here. And I've got the shield now, I think. Or the sword, one of them.
Malik, the great Seraphim warrior. I had met him before. His sword and shield seemed to have gone astray.
Oh, I never either. Okay. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. Through there, I guess. Oh. Kill some guys and then go through there.
Die, vampire!
Hopefully this is the way to go. I do not remember. I mean, it might be. I do not remember if this is where I'm meant to go. Somewhere around here is where you climb up. There it is. That was more powerful than they had in the last game. They could direct that. Yes, okay.
Tell me, where can I find your master? Quickly, Mobius is...
In the tower.
Good.
Attack!
I don't think I actually need to fight them. I don't. Aha! This is where I can use that key I found.
Victus.
Alright. Alright, so this is kind of above a corridor that we've been to. But it jumps across that room where near the tomb. There's the shield.
Malek's missing shield. I hated to restore his dignity, but I would need to return this to his monument before I could progress.
Do I just go through here? I can't remember now. Probably. I think I'm going to finish this level and then stop getting a headache from being awake. I don't know. I'm going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to come back another day. But I still got a bit to go on this level. Alright, where do I need to go? I don't remember. I'm gonna go this way and see what happens. Alright, apparently it's not that way. Don't know why I can't open that door. Alright, so it's not that way, I'm pretty sure, so it must be this way. Is this where I need to go? I don't know. I mean, I think it might be. But I also feel like I haven't seen any enemies in a while, so I must be going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way, but I'll keep going and see what happens. Hopefully I can figure out where I need to go. Here we are. Probably was a faster way than that, but whatever. So give the shield, and then we go upstairs. And then get sword from somewhere. Fight them, you can just push them off. Unless you accidentally push them to a pillar like that. Or you ran out of TK like that. But most of them are good enough to fight. Oh, didn't work. And there's a door around here somewhere. There. See, the other Sarafat stronghold in the last game was in a lake.
Malek's sword belonged in his right hand. However distasteful this errand was, I would return it to its proper place.
It was in a lake. Although I suppose it was frozen in this time period, so it still feels... wait till we get over there. Like that view doesn't look right somehow. Maybe that lake is directly down there. Maybe. That should give me some health. Don't know if it did. This might be the wrong way. Yeah, it is. Don't need to come down here. I think it's just through here. This is it, isn't it? Yes. No. Is it? Have I got the sword yet?
The
Yes,
way
I do.
to the tower now lay open before me. I looked forward to finding Mobius and resuming our conversation.
Oof. Jeez. Come on, get around the corner. Alright. Alright, and then here, and that should lower the bridge. There we go. Oh, okay, I gotta kill them all first. kind of block my attacks. It's annoying, obviously, but it's reminding me of the guys later on, the statue guys, statue gargoyle type things. Oh, wait, this one should be that one. These guys. There's some statue guys later on that really block you. Alright, that should open it all out. And get rid of all these guys. Oh, damn it. Wasn't meant to do that. Alright, so I don't actually need to kill them, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to go straight past them. Jump across here. Oof. Unless they do that. There we go, made it. Alright, climb up here. And then another bridge, which actually breaks. Jump from there to there. Wait, how do you... No. That's the way you jump down. There we are. Yeah. So grab the sword. Now I'm going to go back, put that in the door. Oh. Kill these guys first. So I'll go over. Actually, no, wait. Yeah. I'll do that later. Here. Nearly done. I don't know what the purpose of this room is really, but well, I mean, it does hide stuff, but I'm just... That one? No. There we go.
Curious. This artifact, joined with the relic I discovered earlier, appeared to be but one fragment of a larger emblem. This shard was endowed with elemental fire, enhancing both the Reaver and my telekinetic powers.
Now I can light fires like that. Get out of here. Will come in handy. Now I go through here, light some fires. Maybe I'll come back over here. No. Oh, okay, I've done one already. There's the other one. So given that you gotta do all this to get up the tower, I don't know how Mobius got up there. And then reset it all. Maybe. I don't know. Kain's powers in this game don't make a lot of sense. Raziel's do, but Kain's not so much. Not his powers, but he's like the upgrades he gets. Alright, so through here is Mobius, and that will be it.
Here you are at last. I see you found a fragment of the balance emblem. This will be of even further use to you, if you can find the other three. Now, shall we?
Yes. Let us continue our conversation, but on a somewhat different footing. Now, what do you have to tell me, Mobius?
You cannot kill me. We both know that this is not how or when I die.
Death is not the only possible outcome.
Your delusions of fulfilling the vampire's foolish prophecies have badly distorted your judgment. And Raziel is not what you think.
You dare imagine what I think.
So, you prevented Raziel's soul from entering the Reaver. Do you believe for a moment that by this you have averted your fate? Or his? Or that of Nosgoth itself? Your manipulations are pathetic.
Yet Raziel retains his free will, and that's what frightens you, isn't it, Mobius? You cannot see his path, and so you cannot control it.
And neither can you. Yes, Raziel is shrouded from us, but we see the ripples of his potential actions, and every path he might choose leads to the same outcome. He will kill you, Kain. In sparing Raziel, you have written your own death sentence.
You still have not answered the question I came to ask. Where is Raziel?
He is not, in a true sense, here. Not now.
Don't try my patience, Mobius. What have you done with him?
He is contained. In time, it may be safe to release him. His destiny must be completed. He will enter the sword. But until that time, he is dangerous. Far more dangerous than you could understand.
And your incontrovertible evidence?
The answers are plain, if you know where to look. Go west of the pillars. There you will find a testament written in stone.
But stones, too, can lie.
Alright. So, part of Kain's new memories was the knowledge of the sign of balance, who he believes is him. He may be wrong, he may not be, but yeah. He thinks sign of balance, he's the sign of balance, which means that he's the one that's going to restore the pillars and save Nosgoth.
The pillars of Nosgoth stood pristine against the horizon. To the west, I would find the enlightenment Mobius felt I lacked.
Cemetery.
There had to be a way to escape the spirit world without the help my master was pleased to deny me. Only in the material realm would I have a chance to seek my destiny, or change it.
Alright, I'm going to stop there. Let me just shut this down. Alright, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to go have a nap because I'm getting a headache and don't want to go for another 5 hours or however long it's going to take. What else do I need to say about this game at the moment? Like, what have I done that's important? Kain is on his way to becoming the Sign of Balance. Raziel's trying to escape the underworld of the spectral realm so that he can face his destiny rather than hide from it. So he's probably going to end up in the sword still. Kain is looking for Raziel, who Mobius said he would find answers to west of the pillars. So that's kind of it. Alright. I am going to end it there. Come back to this another day. Not today, but some other time. Thanks for watching. Bye.